Welcome everybody to ESC Fan TV. It is the 3rd annual award show. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Not only that, people, Eurovision 2022 is officially 14 nights away. We are 14 nights away from crowning a new Eurovision winner. Welcome to tonight's award show, the first of two-nighters, tonight and tomorrow night. We're delighted you can join us. I can see there's over 100 of you already in the chat room. Thank you for joining us this evening. And before we get into tonight's amazing awards, we have 7 fantastic awards for you this evening. I would like to introduce you to my incredibly glamorous, gorgeous, and fantastic panel. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Starting with the beautiful Jo. How are you, Jo?
Hello, thanks for that, Stu. Look at you as well, all dressed up. Look at us, we're amazing. Going to be a great night tonight.
It sure is, yeah. All dressed up with nowhere to go except tonight's award show. Bottom right, we say very good evening to Stockholm's finest. And I really mean that. He is known locally. I won't tell you for what, but he's certainly well known. It is Gustav.
Hi everyone, I am so excited about this. Let's go.
Thank you very much. Moving from the bottom, I don't know if you guys see this, bottom right hand corner to the bottom left hand corner, we're moving from Sweden to Denmark. And may I just say how fantastic he's looking. And I just said off air, I have a slight man crush this evening. It's Denmark's finest. It's Thomas.
Hi everyone, thank you for having me. I dressed up, I got my hair cut today, my beard trimmed, I took a shower, so yeah, I'm all good.
Good to see you. Okay, moving to middle right, it's the king and queen of ESC Fan TV. And when I say king and queen, I'm not referring to Elliot and Gustav. I'm of course referring to Phil and Michelle.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, I brushed my hair for this.
Wow, there's a surprise. Yep, we're all scrubbed up. Ready to go.
You did your hair, but you put a tiara on top of it. Look at that.
I didn't do my hair. I just brushed it and went, that'll do, and put a tiara on it.
That'll do for you a lot.
You both look fantastic. Thank you for joining. We're going to Sweden next. Sweden, Malmo's finest now. It's Jeanette.
That is correct. Malmö finest. Here we are. That's me. I'm so excited. It's going to be an awesome night. And I think Stu will have some surprises for us. So keep looking and hearing, and please comment as much as you want. And always a shout out to Lee. He's in England, so I know what you're doing now. You're watching us. Keep doing that.
Thank you, Jeanette. From Malmo, we go to the north of England. In fact, we're going to the north of England twice. We're going to go to Sean, first of all. Say very good evening to Sean. How are you, my friend?
I'm all right. Are you? It's
I'm
great, this,
bad.
isn't it? Look at us all. We're spick and span and nice and polished and looking lovely. It's fantastic.
I know. Hey, Gotta do it sometime, Sean. You're looking fantastic yourself, by the way.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. You're
And-
lying, but
No, I'm not lying. I just know it's only the top half of you, and the viewers don't get to see that.
Hey, a few more of these, who knows, eh?
And from Sean, we said a very good. It's not just Melfest that we invite this young lady to join us. It is now the ESC Fan TV Awards show. A very good evening to Melfest Mel.
Guess who's back in the house? It's good to be here, guys. Feeling glamorous. Not from below the waist, but you know, fine, no one can see that.
2 years of people doing this kind of stuff has taught us that, hey, no one gives a crap what's below, really, do they? As long as the top half looks good and presentable. Last but not least is my very good friend and co-host, Tom. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited for this evening. Some fantastic awards to come. And I'm in the chat room as well, already chatting away to people. Get involved in the conversation. Keep the conversation going. I'm broadcasting on YouTube and Twitch chat rooms this evening.
Oh, interesting. Well, I think we're on Twitter as well, you know, but maybe not so much the chat room. But if you are watching on Twitch, or I don't know why you would be, but if you are watching on Twitch or you're on Twitter, come and join us in the YouTube chat room and chat away with Tom. He needs lots of chatters. And by the way, click the like button, subscribe, ding a dong our bell for live notifications. The first award of 7 is our Schlagertastic Award. Now, if you're unaware of the rules of the awards, our panel decided who is nominated, but you decided who wins. And the first award tonight is our Schlagertastic Award. Are we ready to see the first set of nominations? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I learned to live just like my mama said, my way, my way. Love is ready, I'm ready to fly, reach for the sky. Kan inte vänta längre, sätt mig nu, jag tänker göra som jag vill. I can make it through it all. Porque só quero viajar, de Reykjavik até Baku, no mundo je veux le devoir, pick everything from the menu. I'll leave them on a stand, yeah. Take it or leave it, I am what I am. Credi che dico sì, è solo una questione di chimica, chimica, that's of the angels. Never give up, never give in. I'm running alone to the hills where the broken hearted go. I'm running to save my heart and soul. But this is all me, and I won't never let it go. I will keep up with this show. 'Cause we've been to hell back in only one night.
So I think it's only fair that we go to the man himself, the man that the award is dedicated to, so he can tell us who he thinks should win and why. Tom, over to you.
Well, Stu, the trouble is I'm conflicted this year. There are 2 potentials that I think should win, and I can't remember which one I voted for anyway. So I think it should go to one of 2 acts. One is Toner, My Way, obviously, and the chat room does agree with me as well that Tim, you know, Toner, epic. Chris, it's got to be Toner. However, Linda Bensing is the one that I can bounce around the room to. That's just me. Just sends me absolutely like a little Tigger doll, just kind of bouncing around the room. Yeah. Either way,
Be happy to hear
be a
it.
worthy winner. Either one would be a worthy winner.
Thank you, Tom. Actually, we're going to come to Jeanette next. Jeanette, lots of Swedish entries in that list there.
Yeah,
Are
as it should be.
well, Sweden does do Schlager very, very well. Who would you pick and why?
I also choosing between two. It's Halo, which I strange enough like, and then it's Clara, Run to the Hills. And I have to say, Clara, Run to the Hills.
Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you very much. Let's go to Denmark. Thomas, who's your pick and why?
There's absolutely no doubt that Linda Bengtzing is the top favorite in this category. It just is the epic sense of Schlager in Eurovision. Those Swedes, they can nail that thing. She is the obvious winner in this category.
Thank you, Thomas. Let's go to Joe. Joe, there's some really good tunes in there. Actually, if some of our viewers tuned into our watch party last night, they got to hear some of them. Who is your favourite?
So many there, isn't there? I love LPS because I really went for that song. Desperate for it to win, and obviously it did. But honestly, I think a Swede has to have this, and I actually think it's Tona. Gotta be. Absolutely classic.
Right, and let's go to Gustav. We've spoken a lot about Sweden here, Tona, especially. Who is your favourite and why?
It has to be Tuna. I cannot see anything else happen.
And I think, do you know what? I think let's finish this round off with Sean, your views on who you think could and should win tonight.
Oh, there's just so many good ones, isn't there? I mean, you know me, I'm a big Melfest fan, and I championed Anders Bagger from the start in Melfest, and he didn't win that. I hope he's going to win this tonight because it's a great, epic song. But I don't know, Lumix, Tona, Cassiopeia even, I just love that as well. So who knows? But Anders gets my vote.
Thank you very much. Well, that's our panel's votes. Did you agree? Let's find out if you agreed with our panel. There you go, Anna Celine, former Eurovision entrant with Estonia some years ago, came back to try for Estonia once again. And just in case you're wondering, yes, there were some very weird and wonderful definitions of Schlager in that category. But let's face it, something that was clearly Schlager actually won. Tom, are you happy with your winner?
I'm happy. I'm gutted for Linda Bengtzing, though, I have to say. She deserved at least second or third. But do you know what? Hey, I can take that. I'll bop away to it in Euro Club from now till eternity.
Exactly. So I'm just hearing that we've got Anna Celine on the line. Let me bring in Anna Celine.
Hey guys, this is Anna Celine. Oh my god, I'm so happy! I just found out that I won the ESC Fan TV's Schlagertastic Award. Oh, thank you. A huge thank you to everybody who voted for me. I will treasure this in my heart, and you are my champions, and don't forget to run away to the stars. Love you.
Huge thank you. Huge thank you to Anna Celine there. It's great that she could join us in tonight's show. That's your first category, people. That's your first category. Congratulations to Anna Celine again. We're moving on now to our second category, Most Bonkers Act Award. And a certain king and queen of the Eurovision world is dedicated to this category. Should we take a listen to the nominations? Yes, I think we should. Here they are.
The se samo kuca. Letnjeg dana jarke boje suknje moje, na mom telu suknje moje. Not sure I told you, but I really like your teeth. That tish go! Living like a rich bitch on my playlist. All today's hits, everything is bonkers when I'm out. Hola mi baby, hola mi baby. Llámame, 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 llámame.
And I must apologise for whoever voted for Miss Catty Love at the end there. It definitely was not me, but my God.
Wasn't me either.
I apologise profusely, and I hope you are still listening at home. That was your nominations for Best Bonkers Award. We're going to go to the King and Queen themselves. Who should win and why?
Well, obviously, it's Meister Jan, or Jan, isn't it? Because it was just bonkers. I mean, what's going on? He's in a car park with Japanese subtitles and his fluoro jacket. You just know that he still lives at his mum's house in a little room somewhere. And she goes, yeah, he'll be all right. Here's your tea, love. You'll be fine. You carry on.
You see, I'm going to go for Trollfest because that was just fantastic. That's my favourite this year by far.
Not as bonkers as Meister Jan, though.
Oh, it is.
No way. No way.
It's like Schlager and death metal mixed together.
No.
It was brilliant.
Yeah, but they weren't tarmac in a car park in a video.
No, they were dancing like Pink Flamingo.
Yeah, but they weren't tarmac in a car park.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
There you go. There you go. Conflicting views. Let's go to Mel next. Mel, some really great entries in there. So it's been an iconic year, so all fun ones. Who's your pick?
I mean, it's got to be the boob, hasn't it? It's got to be. What the fuck were going on there? Sorry for the language. But yeah, Meister Jan is like a surreal nightmare more than just bonkers. Like, it's terrifying. But just in terms of bonkers, just a giant tit on a screen in Eurovision is pretty good.
I feel like we've been denied a fantastic Eurovision moment. I mean, hey, everyone loves Chanel, but hey, that would have been iconic on a Eurovision stage now, wouldn't it? Thank you very much, Mel. Joe, you're shaking your head there. Who's your pick from this bunch?
Gosh, you should know that. Norway's going to get it, aren't they? It's either going to be Trollfest or it's going to be the Wolves. You know how I feel about the Wolves. That's all I'm going to say. It can't be more bonkers than, the backstory of aliens. How old are they? 4,000 years old or whatever. And they look like wolves, and they've come down and they landed in Norway and then made up a really good dance and a really good song, and they're in the Eurovision final. Well, hopefully final, semi-final. So yeah, they got the vote for me.
Yeah, I think they'll qualify from the semi-final. I don't think there's much doubt there, but hey. Thanks, Joe. Gustav, who would you pick out of this bonkers bunch?
You know that this is really not my category. No. But one song that has actually really, really grown on me is the Serbian one. And now I cannot stop listening to it. I'm obsessed. So for me, it's Serbia, for sure.
It's a good tune. Biti Strava. Yeah, all that malarkey. Sean, who would be your pick?
Master Jan is, if you go to bed having too much cheese, isn't it? That's what that is. And Phil, I know Phil and Michelle really wanted to nominate themselves for this award, but they weren't allowed. It's got to be Subwoofer because it's just a juggernaut, isn't it? It really is. It's going to Norway, this one. Subwoofer definitely gets my vote on this one.
Thank you, Sean. Thomas, your pick.
I'm a bit torn on this one because I don't know what to choose. You have to choose the most bonkers or the one I like the most. Because if the most bonkers, then it's definitely between Phil's nominee and Michelle's nominee. Meister Jan, what the bloody hell was that? And Trollfest, they jumped around like the crazy flamingos on something. It has to be someone between those two. I have to go Trollfest.
Thank you, Thomas. By the way, I had a conversation with Stefan over Mr. Jan, and actually he's quite popular amongst the SD Lau crew. I think they were quite surprised he didn't make it through. Jeanette, who'd be your pick and why?
Well, there's so many crazy tunes out there, so it's really hard to pick, and it gets more crazy every year. But my pick for this one is Dance Like a Pink Flamingo. Doo-doo. Yes. It's
Win for Norway. Thank you, Jeanette. Tom, round this one off. Who's your pick? And also, what are the chat rooms saying?
Well, let's just say that there is a lot of love for Give That Wolf a Banana. We've also got some love for Lame, but also Constructor and Rigoberta are also getting some mentions. Me personally, I think the trouble is we've kind of normalised bonkers over the past 6 weeks, but I'd give the wolf a banana any day.
Don't need to know about your private life just yet, Tom, but thank you for sharing with us. Let's find out who you at home have voted the most bonkers award. Are we ready? Let's do it.
My grandma, give that wolf 8 by 9. I give that wolf. Give that wolf.
There you go. Subwoofer wins the most bonkers award. Now, sadly, we didn't hear from Keith, Jim, or DJ Astronaut, but by weird coincidence, we did have some random bloke in Norway who seems to know them provide a little message from on behalf of Subwoofer. Let's take a listen.
Hey, all you guys at ESC Fan TV. We are delighted to hear that you guys have actually voted for us even before Eurovision is actually on. So on behalf of Keith, Jim and DJ Astronaut, we thank you so much for this award that you have been giving us, and we hope to see you in Turin.
There you go. Thank you to whoever the hell that was. Phil and Michelle, are you happy with the winner?
No.
yeah, he's a cracking tune.
No, I've got some paving that needs doing. I need Master Young's number.
They come and do your streets for free as well. They do it all in for the decorating piece, the price. Anyway, there you go. There is your most bonkers award. 2 awards in, people. 5 more to come. We are moving now to best female. Are we ready? Let's take a little look at the nominations. It could be you, Jeanette, but there may also be some others. Let's take a look.
Silence! I'm done with being silence. It's my turn to talk now, so don't walk away. Your love is running my veins. Help me survive in the dark waters. Video, watch slow more. Put it hypnotic, make you want more. Yeah. Survive. Nothing more than I can say.
Darling, I'm all it, and it came here to find it. Going mad when I whine it. Come, baby, come, put my hands on your body.
And I run. Would you run away with me? Would you run away?
Umetnica može biti zdrava. Biti zdrava. Biti zdrava. Biti zdrava.
You're so much better. We're lighting on fire. It's ashes of yesterday. Hold me closer. Although you leave me for the sunlight, I'll be bleeding, but don't you mind? I am what I am.
So there you have your nominations for Best Female at this year's Eurovision ESC Fan TV Awards. Let's go straight to Thomas. Thomas, who do you think deserves to win Best Female?
It has to be Alina from Estonia. What a voice. And who can keep a straight face when someone backstage dropped her from 50 feet above the stage in the semi-final in Estonia. That keeps that shows something. She's the clear winner for me.
Thank you, Thomas. Mel, who would you pick and why?
Well, I mean, it depends how you categorise in your best female. Because if we're talking about best song, obviously it's Cornelia. She's the best female in the competition. Talking about looks, obviously it's Chanel. But then if you're talking about just like charisma, I'm absolutely in love with Ranella. I think she's amazing as well. So it's a difficult one. If we're going for song and in the competition, then obviously it's Cornelia.
Thank you, Mel. Is that your pick based on song and female?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Jeanette, who would you go for and why?
Oh my God, this category is so strong. So many good women. Wow, I think it's one of the best years for this category. I have to pick between two, and it's Chanel with Slow Mo, because I do like the song and she's an amazing dancer, and I can't wait to see it in Turin. But I'm also Swedish, so Cornelia gets my vote. I wasn't so happy about the song in the beginning, but now when I've listened to it many times, it's just freaking awesome. Cornelia it is.
It is fantastic. It's a great song and a well-deserved winner of Melfest. Someone who was at Melfest was Sean.
Hello.
Sure. You weren't particularly keen on this originally, but I know it's back into, it's kind of climbing your scoreboard. Who would be your winner of Best Female, do you think?
Oh, you know what? Alina from Estonia has got a stunning voice, hasn't she? She really, really has, and I'd like her to win it. But I think Tony Sakelius from Melfest. I mean, the fact that she started, we all know her story, and she's there. She starts with a massive overcut, and then bam, and an amazing red sparkly frock, amazing female figure. She stood there, confident, did a brilliant performance, made a big statement, and I want her to win Best Female.
She was nominated, though.
She is.
Was she nominated just then?
Yeah, she was. Yeah,
it's the first one. Never mind. Moving on. Gustav, who would be your pick?
Well, this is a really, really hard one because I like so many of these songs and so many of these performers. I don't know what to choose. I love my top one and top two of Eurovision is in this bunch. It's Sweden, of course, and Lithuania. But we also have my friend Vanya in there. So it's really hard. But I'm going to say Cornelia because I have been rooting for her since the moment I heard the song for the first time.
There's a lot of love for Cornelia, and rightly so as well. Joe, there's some really, really strong female candidates this year. And Cornelia is the favourite to win Eurovision at this moment in time, or the second favourite, but certainly the favourite to win from a female soloist perspective. Who would be your pick out of this entire bunch?
You're right, Stu. It's an absolutely fabulous lineup, this one, isn't it? but I'm going for the one lady I've met who greeted me with a hug when she didn't know me, who spent ages for me when she was tired. We had loads of time together in London, and that's definitely Cornelia. I love her to bits. And I hope she does really well in Turin.
I'm sure she will. Thank you, Joe. Phil and Michelle, you get a vote each.
Boobs.
Rigoberta, yeah. I'm going to go with Constrato, I think, but also
No,
I can have as many as I want.
No, you can't.
I'm going to give a mention to Monica Lucas. She just glides across the stage.
Oh,
effortlessly.
do you know what? I would.
Effortlessly.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
I'm changing my mind to Monica because I really want to be her when I grow up. She's absolutely. She just glides. I love her so much.
So
yeah,
but it's a wide open category this year.
It really is. Thank you, guys. And last but not least, Tom, who would be your pick? Because we see who the chat room are going with.
Yeah, I think I agree with Anya on this. Ronella. She's got a voice that's got some incredible power. I think she delivers an absolute phenomenal vocal. I can't wait to see how Albania perform over the next couple of weeks, and she's got my vote this evening.
Thank you, Tom. By the way, rehearsal images are coming through on Eurovision's, I think on TikTok. I think they're doing TikTok, and also there's a blog on the website. She looked phenomenal today, actually. She looked phenomenal. That staging looks incredible. Right, let's find out who you at home have picked as your top female. Yes, we have a first match of the evening. Congratulations, panel. Phenomenal work. I've just been told we've got Cornelia standing by. Come in, Cornelia.
Hello everyone, it's me, Cornelia Jacobs, and I'd just like to say thank you to everybody who voted for me on ESC Fan TV's awards show, because I've won Best Female. Oh, I won Melfest as well, you know. So that's 2 trophies now that I need to put up on the shelf. But I don't have a shelf, so I'm going to have to buy a shelf, because I'll probably win the Eurovision trophy as well. Yes, so I'm going to go to IKEA right now and buy a shelf. And some meatballs, if I can find my shoes. Thanks for my award. I love it. I do. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank you, Cornelia. And as you saw, this award was dedicated to Mr. Martin Palmer. So I don't know if he's in the chat room tonight, but thank you for your award this year, Martin. I think that was a really well-deserved victory. People with 3 awards in. Tom, how are the chat room doing?
Chat room are doing well. They're holding up. They are getting their way through. Lots of predictions coming through, but I can't help but notice I'm chatting to like 15 of you, but there are like 223 of you at this very moment watching live. Keep the conversation going. Put your things into the chat. It'd be great to have a chat with you. Have a natter away, make some predictions. It's all a good laugh. And if you're lucky, Michelle will join in later as well. She has to take her gloves off first, though.
That's right, she can't actually type at this moment in time. Right, let's move on to the next award, our 4th of the evening. It's Best Ballad, and this one comes straight from Stockholm. Let's hear who you've nominated.
I want to be loved. I want to be loved.
God, I'm an atheist, 'cause I don't wanna face my sins. I don't know.
Nothing but space, and I wanna go home. I've been trying to erase my mind, but you're still like a nightmare when I close my eyes. I'm not gonna miss you now. Wanna wander around the world to be loved by you. Como é bom esperar alguém que espera por mim também. Ti vorrei amare, ma sbaglio sempre e mi vergogno.
Hold me closer, although you leave me for the
So there we have the nominations for Best Ballad. And seeing as it is dedicated to a certain Gustav of Stockers, let's go straight there now. Gustav, are you proud of your selection this evening? And who would you vote for?
I'm so proud. There's so many good songs, and so many good songs that I have no idea which one to choose. There were also some a little out there songs, but that was to be expected. I don't know which one to choose. The Netherlands is amazing. Of course, Cornelia is amazing. So I don't know. Whoever.
And I've just seen a comment come through in the chat room. Can we clear this up? And this is my opinion only, but Cyprus's Ella and the UK Spaceman are not ballads, people. I don't know what my panel. I do not know what my panel were thinking when they voted for those. But so apologies on behalf of probably not the people on screen right now. Some others must have voted for those too.
As I said, some songs are a little bit out there, but
yeah, they are certainly out there. Mel, who would you go for and why?
Oh, I think Brividi. Brividi makes me want to cry when I listen to it. It's beautiful, isn't it? As well, Hold Me Closer has got to be up there, and S10. But yeah, it's like Gustav said, this is a really hard one. I'm not sure, but yeah, there was some choices. It's Sam Ryder. That's not a ballad.
I know.
But yeah, I think I'd go for Brividi.
And Jose's put slow-mo. Yeah, that's not a ballad either, I'm afraid. But hey, that might come up later on. David wants Elsie Bay. Thomas, who would you go for?
This is a tough one. There's so many good ones this year. I'm torn between Olivia from Finland. What a great song. Samia Manas. Oh, that girl also almost make me cry. She very emotional performance. But I have to go with Christian Ingebrigtsen. That song gets straight into my heart every time. He delivers it every time so well. My choice for this category.
Thank you, Thomas. And that's a nice segue into Joe. Krista Ingebrigtsen was Thomas's choice, Joe. It's a phenomenal song. You're a huge fan. Is this your pick as well, or would you pick somebody else?
I am so torn. Yes, I would pick him. Yes, I would also pick Mahmoud and Blanco. Yes, I would always pick. I'd also pick one that hasn't been chosen on the list, which is Poland, with Christian Ochman and River. I love that one. I love Cornelia. I don't know what to go for. So I'm really torn. But I'm going to go for Christian just because I love him to bits.
Thank you very much, Joe. Can we pull that comment back up, please, Tom? That's hilarious. I think it's from Chris. And I think he said something like, there we go. With the inclusion of Sam, Ryder and Spaceman, I demand Cornelia for Best Bop. Yeah, absolutely. That goes straight into the Best Bop category. Coming up a little later on. Right. Let's go to Phil and Michelle.
See, I can't remember.
I know, it's not our category, let's face it.
I can't remember anyone was. But I do like Poland, the river one,
Yeah,
but it's not even
that
there.
wasn't there. And
How
Portugal
come,
wasn't there. I think
how come
Portugal
I
wasn't
didn't?
there.
How come I didn't nominate that?
I don't know.
I've no idea what I nominated. I'm not fussed
No.
really. Anything.
But I do think, I'm going to say, if you can go like that to a song, if you can get your phone with a torch out
Yeah,
and
go
go
like
like that
that.
to it,
Yeah, it's a ballad.
and it's a ballad. If you can't dance to it, it's a ballad.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ginger Jesus should be there.
Yeah, I'm going Ginger Jesus too.
Victory for Sam and Spaceman by the sound of things. Jeanette, who would you go for?
Oh, it's a tough choice again. Surprised that Poland isn't in it with River. I don't know why, because that would probably be my choice. But I have to go with Sweden again and Cornelia, Hold Me Closer.
Thank you very much. It's interesting that everyone's going for Poland now when you had the choice to actually select it. Have a word with yourselves. Sean, who would you go for and why?
I'm up in space, man. I think Brividi. Stunning song. Brividi, probably.
Thank you,
to be
Sean.
honest, never mind like certain songs can't be nominated in this category. Last year, Gendrix won Best Schlager, so anything can happen.
Don't remind Michelle of that. The moment you mention Gendrix, she kind of pulls her gums back past her teeth there. Did you see that? Thank you very much, Sean. Tom, some great ballads. It feels like a ballady year, really. Some of the favourites to win Eurovision are ballads. We might have a ballad winning Eurovision this year, but there's some great selections. What would you go for?
Well, there's some amazing selections there. It's a tough choice, not going to lie. Would I vote out of loyalty for Sam Ryder? No, because it's not a ballad. Would I vote for Cornelia Jacobs? I don't really consider it to be a ballad either, to be honest. I don't really have that in kind of like my definition of ballad. What does suit my definition of ballad, though, is the beautiful ballad produced by the Netherlands this year, and that's what gets my vote.
Thank you, Tom. Right, time to find out if we have another match. We've already had one this evening. Here is who you have voted back at home as best ballad. Let's find out. So there you have it. You voted for Elsie Bay's Death of Us from the Norwegian selection. Came second. Was nearly there. Didn't come second. Came third, didn't it? Sorry. She came third overall and was one of the favourites to win. And what's that? Apparently we've got Elsie Bay waiting for us. Let's bring her in.
Hi everyone, it's Elsie Bay. I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who voted for me to win the Best Ballad Award. It truly means a lot to me that you like my music and to have your support. And thank you so much to ESC Fan TV for doing this. It's really cool and I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you very much, Elsie. Well, that's sweet. Bless her heart. There you have it. Gustav, wasn't Cornelia. She's already won one award, but are you delighted that Elsie has won Best Ballad?
Let's go.
I am beyond delighted. I love this song so much. And I know that I got into an argument with Joe about her at one point, but it's an amazing song. It's well deserved. Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Right, let's move on. This is a very interesting selection next. These are the songs that didn't make it to Turin. So our panel had to choose their favourite songs which didn't get a ticket to Eurovision. And here is who they have nominated. Let's take a listen.
In the deepest blue, we will sleep so sweet. Give me God, an opportunity. Give me God, give me God.
Dreamer, and I don't know who you are, 'cause I got nowhere to go.
Tú que amarraste bien tu
making me go crazy for your love. When you move it like that, oh, when you move it like that. Ooh, Baba.
There you have it. Songs that didn't make it to Eurovision, and there were some brilliant songs in there. And for those of you who are watching our watch party on Twitch last night will know that our panel voted Rigoberta Bandini with Ay Mama as their number one choice. Let's find out if you agreed. But before we do that, let's get the thoughts of our panel. Thomas, this is your award. this awards. I don't know why we picked this one for you, but we did. Who would be your choice here? I agree, Mel. I don't know why you're in the chat room, but Mel's comment there says, "Where is Liamu?" Well, Liamu, I'm sure will turn up at some point. He has to, doesn't he? Thomas.
He didn't nominate Liamu.
He didn't get nominated. Yeah, exactly. The panel didn't choose Liamu. Thomas, who would be your pick and why?
This was just an evil task. It took me forever to get through all these absolutely fantastic songs. It took me forever to find my nominee. I could easily find 5, 6, 7 of these nominees who could be a well-deserved winner. I have myself nominated Sofie Fjellvang from Norway. It has to be my pick. She's such a great singer, fantastic voice, so powerful, emotional. My pick for this category, Sofie.
Thank you very much, Thomas. I agree with you. Very, very hard category. Phil and Michelle, who would be your pick?
Kimika! Oh God, I love it so much. I'd sit through a week of that, and in the end, I look like that mad old woman.
Oh, I'm gonna say shout out to Voyager as well from Australia with Dreamer.
Yeah,
That
it's a
was
close second. It's no Kimika,
Yeah,
is it?
No. And there's also, of course, Planet Boom.
Yeah.
Can't believe Trollfest weren't there. A fantastic song.
It's no Kimika though, is it?
Thank you very much, guys. Jeanette, who would you pick?
Oh, this is between two, and it's between Omar, which I liked, and Clara, and I'm gonna pick "Run to the Hills" by Clara.
Do you know, it's a funny song. I don't remember ever really liking it until about a couple of weeks ago. It's hit my playlist big time. I love that song now. It's always playing. Let's go, Mel. Mel, you're right. No, yeah, it is great. No Liamu, but there is Omar. There is Anders. Do any of those get your pick?
Well, I mean, out of them all there, obviously, Cyan Kicks is it for me. I absolutely bloody love that song, and I'm still good. Fair play to the Rasmus. They were always going to win it, but Cyan Kicks would have been so good in this competition. It's just pure pop punk banger. It's right up my street, and I'm really sad that I didn't get through. But yeah, where's Liamu? What the hell? What the hell, people? I love Clara as well.
It's not Liamu. It's Liamu. That's his name forever now. Gustav, who would be your pick?
Yeah, I wanted to say Kimika, but Michelle said that, and I don't want to agree with her. So, so I'm going to say "Made of Glass." That is also an amazing song.
Oh, what a fantastic tune that is! In fact, arguably nomination for the best voice of Eurovision 2022. Phenomenal voice. Joe, Sofie Fjellvang would probably be my pick actually. That was Samira Manners, who, by the way, I nominated because I think it's phenomenal. Who'd be your pick and why?
Well, obviously, I do love Sophie, obviously because of the particular songwriter I happen to idolise that wrote that song. But my pick is a complete one off the scale that nobody else is going to pick, and it's Zolta Você Canta, which is from Portugal. And I love that song, and I was playing it right from the word go all the way through. And I didn't even get to the final of Festival de Canso, though, did it? But it should have done. It should have won. That's all I'm going to say.
Thank you, Joe. It's all about opinions, people. You know, everyone's got their own favourites. I don't think anyone, well, I maybe change their mind now, but there was a few songs that I particularly liked that I don't think many people appreciated in last night's watch party. That's what I'm going to say. Sean, who would be your pick for this category?
I've got so many. I've got like 6 or 7 on my list that I absolutely love. As long as it's not Aline with that ecstasy song, because it's like scraping your fingernails down a chalkboard. Oh, Cyan Kicks is a great tune, isn't it? And Ram Pam Pam. And I don't want to keep piping on about Anders Bagger, so I won't. And I'm going to say Luma all in, because that's a new song that I've discovered through the process of doing, helping out with the videos with this award show, and I just absolutely love it because I didn't get a chance to watch all of the national finals, and to discover new songs and to fall in love with them just because of this show. I love it. Luma all in for me. Love it.
Sean is all in. Thank you, Sean. And finally, Tom, there's some great songs here. Some really great songs. And I know some of them will be right up your street.
Do you know what? Funny you should mention that. You're right. Some of them are. And I thought to myself, you know, do I vote for Ecstasy? I was like,
no.
And then I thought to myself, do I vote? And so show some loyalty with some of the people in work who would certainly approve of me voting for the young royal that is Omar. No. Who's it got to be? Rigoberta! Mama! Amazing.
And now everyone in the panel knows who voted that for 12 points from last night's watch party. Right. Thank you, Tom. Let's find out who you at home have voted. Here we go. So no match there, but if I recall correctly, the panel did choose this as this number 2 last night. So close enough, right? Ish. Apparently we've got a member of Tanksy Guerras standing by, waiting. Let's hear from them.
All right, I'm one of Tanky Guerras. Here I am at the Roops Yorkshire Holiday Home. I'd just like to say thank you, ESC Fan TV, for voting us best non-quali. Thank you. Bye.
And thank you to Tanky Guerras.
Amazing, truly amazing.
It was, wasn't it? Fantastic. Thank you, Tanky Guerras. We appreciate it. Tanky Guerras or Tanky Guerras. Let's go with the Tanky Guerras, I think. Wonderful. I hope you're enjoying this at home. Yeah, thank you, Jude. This is priceless, right? Let's move on to our next award. This award is Best Bop. Now, here are the nominations from our panel. Let's hear them.
And before that boom, it's my grandma, give that. We'll say banana, give that boom. I just keep on loving.
Where are you now when I miss you? You're sailing around in my peripheral.
Let's go!
Hey, stupid, that's right. When it's coming from you, and that's right. Well, I got nothing to prove.
Being green is cool. It's cool because I would take the planet. Being green is sexy. But Superman. Cause I'm a super.
Now, in a normal universe, Full Defect would win this hands down. But let's find out. Let's find out from the man himself, the Sean Dwyer Award owner It's Sean Dwyer himself. Sean, who would be your pick for this award?
But yeah, Liam, he got there, didn't he? What a bop that is. Lumix, what a bop. Subwoofer, I can't pick. I've got like a list. I don't know. Full Defect. Oh, misses. Oh. Sorry, the champagne's kicking in. I'm going to stick my neck out and go for We Are Domi because Lights Off is just a classic already. It's a classic. Absolutely love it.
And we're going to hear it so many times in Turin in a week or so's time. It's going to be hilarious. Yeah. Every night in the club, bang, bang, bang. It's going to be amazing. Thomas, Full Defect. Denmark is in one of the awards.
I don't care. That song is absolutely shit. I don't care who wins. Full Effect should win. Otherwise, I don't care. I normally don't use the word hate, but I nearly hate this song by Full Effect. I think it's absolutely shit. I want Victor with the Superman to win instead. Not Full Effect, please. Not Full Effect.
Thank you very much, Thomas. It's so funny. There's some great ones coming in. I go with Medina, says Timothy Gray. Amazing song that. It took me back to like the World Cup football for that. It was amazing. We Are Domi gets my vote, says Dr. Ross. Great song. Brooke Scullion with That's Rich. What a tune that is. Andrew Marsh with Ella. Superman didn't make it for Lithuania. Eat Your Salad. Phenomenal songs. There you go. There's one for Full Defect in there too. How could a best bop category be without the subwoofer in it? Phil and Michelle, some amazing songs. And if you weren't tapping your foot during that 2 minutes or so, there's something wrong with you. Who would be your pick and why?
Well, you see, I mean, everyone knows that my favourite song this year is Moldova. But I also liked Ram Pam Pow in this category. That was something that I think should have qualified. That would have been brilliant. And let me be your halo, halo. Oh, it reminds me of my youth when I used to take loads of drugs, go out dancing all night. It's brilliant. Love it. Absolutely love it. But yeah, Full Defect as well. No.
Good stuff. Who would be your pick?
Well, I'm going to have to go with Cornelia for this one since you hijacked my award. But if I have to choose one of these songs, I'm going for In i dimman because that one is brilliant.
Yeah, it's a good one. Jeanette, a couple of Swedish songs in here. Liamu's in there. Would that be your pick?
Amu. Yes. Okay, I'm going to be serious now. Halo. Oh my God. You really just moving around when you hear that song. And of course, the Banana with Subwoofer. Also fantastic song. But guess who I'm going to go with? It's your favorite, Stuart. It's Bluffing with Liamu.
It's not just my favourite. It's not just mine. It may also be a certain Mel's from Melfest fame. Mel, who are you going for?
Liamu, obviously. He just keeps on bluffing. And we don't get to do him do this weird dance now at Eurovision. That'd have been fun. But that is such a strong category. There's so many in there that I love, like We Are Domi. Brooke is really underrated, I think, as a bop. I just don't think she delivers it live quite well enough. I think that's why she's like falling under the radar a bit. But it's got to be Liamo, hasn't it? It's got to be. I love him.
I agree.
He's superb. He
He's
really
not
is.
as hot as Eric Sarder. I just have to say that.
Yeah.
We went an hour. Jeanette. No mention of Eric Sarder.
But just saying that.
Damn it. I've got 67 minutes.
My 12 points.
Oh, I didn't win. Oh, yes.
There you go. Eric Sarder pops out. Joe, who are you go for and why?
Well, for me, as much as I love Domi, I love the Wolves. You know what I'm going for. I'm going for my Snitty Zany boys, my wonderful, wonderful boys. And I'm a vegetarian as well. So, of course, I'm going to go for Eat Your Salad.
Thank you very much, Joe. Tom, there are some amazing bops this year. Some absolute classics. And I agree that Brooke is a phenomenal bop, by the way, and I think very underrated. Some great ones in there. Liamu. We never forget that in a hurry. Halo from Austria. We met them, you and I, in Amsterdam. Some phenomenal songs.
They are
Who
amazing.
are you going for?
They are amazing. However, I am going to give my vote to We Are Dommy, because I think that has really grown on me. I really like that song. Absolute bop, absolute tune. And let's face it, it's a tough choice. I could have given my vote to about 6 out of that selection. Thomas, you'll be pleased to know that the Danish song was not one of the 6 on my shortlist. Just to clarify, I just didn't want that to be like an element of doubt there. But yeah, We Are Dommy, as far as I'm concerned, in for the win.
Excellent. Well, that's your panel's choices. Let's find out who you have voted for at home. There you have it. Brooke Scullion of Ireland wins Best Bop for Eurovision 2022. Wow. Sean, are you happy with your choice?
No. Look, it's a great song and it's an all right bop, but there's so many better ones in there. I think the fact that We Are Dommy didn't come in the top 3 is a travesty, and I demand a recount because it was one of the first songs that we had this year, and it's still going strong and it's still never tires, and it's brilliant.
It's rigged. I can assure you it's not. Anyway, yeah, you may want to eat your words there, Sean. We have Brooke standing by. Let's hear from Brooke.
Hello there. I'm not Brooke from Ireland, and I'd just like to say thank you to everyone at ESC Fan TV for voting for me for the Best Bop this year. That's rich. Bye bye, fool.
Thank you to Brooke Scullion.
Oh, Michelle, you look really good there, honestly.
That was amazing.
Oh dear, it's going to kill me, this show. One more award, people. One more award for this evening. Let's hear who you voted, who our panel have nominated for Best Male. Let's find out.
I just keep on loving. I'm up in space, babe. Up in space, I'm not the same, no. A llorar a la calle de la llorería. A llorar a la calle de la llorería. Il mondo che passa attraverso i miei occhi sei tu. Oh, I just wanna stay in this moment. Take a little sip by the ocean. Cowboy, il mio cuore è il suo sex toy. Il mio bad boy. Let the water carry me away, just float away. Llámame, 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 llámame. Hola, mi bebé. Molisanas, molisanas. Som du vill, som du vill, som du vill. Det som du vill. Just still remains
There are our panel's nominations for Best Male. Some phenomenal entrants there. Let's find out who we think is going to take gold. Let's go to Thomas first. Thomas, some phenomenal entrants. Who's your pick?
A tough choice. I can't remember who I voted for in this selection, but I have to say Sam Ryder is getting to me. I think he definitely could be the dark horse in Turin. I know, Stu, you don't agree with me, and we have a little bet going, but I definitely could see Sam running with the trophy this year. I have to go with Sam.
Stop outing me like that, Thomas. Thank you very much for choosing Sam Ryder. But and just to be clear, I think he could win. I just don't want to believe it.
Wow.
Good stuff. Who would you pick and why?
It depends if I'm listening with my ears or my eyes. If I'm listening with both, it has to be Poland. So I'm going for Poland.
Thank you very much. Jeanette, who would you pick?
Oh boy. You know who I would pick, and it's Eric, but he's not here. He's not available. So I'm going to choose between Ortman, Sam, and Liamo. Who do you think it's going to be? It's going to be Sam Ryder. Go UK.
Thank you very much, Jeanette. Thank you very, very much. Joe. God, some tough choices tonight, isn't there?
There really is. Love Christian to bits. Love Stefan to bits. But for me, the big one, it's got to be Sam. It really has. Love him. Love him.
Thank you very much, Joe. Sean.
Oh, I don't know. Right.
You know.
Right. There's two for me. There's two. I love Stefan's voice, and I love Hope, and I think it's phenomenal, and it gives me goosebumps. I'm not going to say it because I've got too much champagne. It does something else as well.
Early
but I just love the song. Sam Ryder, however, Spaceman.
Good stuff, Scott.
And I'm all right. Okay, it gives me a hard on. Are you happy now? Right. Sam Ryder, however, the voice is phenomenal. The song is phenomenal. I can't believe that we're probably going to do quite well this year. So I'm so pleased. I'm going to say Sam Ryder.
Good choice on vote, but don't say we're going to do well, because it may actually happen. You know, it's a frightening prospect on the hand here, on the cards. Mel, who are you going for and why?
Oh, honey, what do you mean going for? Because I've gone for a lot of them for a long time, to put it quite bluntly.
Down, girl, down.
I mean, obviously, I love Liamo. It's my bop of the season. Robin Bengtsson has a special place in my vagina. But then Achille Lauro, like, I absolutely love Stripper. It's just the kind of trash that I live for. And then obviously Stefan is great as well, and he's hot as balls. But if we're talking about like overall who is the best male this year, it's definitely between I'll add Sam and Ochman, because I absolutely love River. It's got to be between them two.
We'll let you have both. I think that's fine. Because Phil and Michelle get 2 votes. So who are you going for and why?
Well, I'm going to Achille Lauro because
he's sticky.
No, it's a fantastic 70s glam rock song.
And he looks sticky.
Oh,
He's,
but, you know,
he's not the only one. By the sound of it, I think Sean might be very shortly as well.
Yeah, that's my pick. He's a good Italian trooper who, I mean, he had an entry in San Remo that didn't really do very much. So
and he looked sticky then as well.
Yeah, but I'm kind of glad he didn't, because I think Stripper's the better song.
I'm going to go with I'm into space, man. Oh, Movement. I love it. I think it takes it.
Wonderful. Oh, Tom. I'm not even going to go there. We can't do well, can we?
The thing is, sometimes you've got to believe. And the thing is, I've always believed that the United Kingdom can do well at Eurovision. So, you know, this year I'm hoping for at least 25th place. If you hope for 2 points and 25th, you know you've done better than last year. Of course, I'm hoping Sam will do a lot better than that. Especially given how well received he's been throughout the entire fan community. He is indeed one of the best males this year. And let's face it, if we're basing it on song, on talent, on stage presence, and everything that we've seen in these pre-parties, surely Sam Ryder has to win tonight's Best Male Award.
Right. Well, let's find out. Let's find out. We've had one match out of 6 awards so far. Our panel have been useless. Let's find out if 7th time lucky. There you have it. You at home. You at home have voted Sam Ryder and Spaceman as Best Male at this year's ESC Fan TV Awards. Jeanette, it's your award. Are you happy with the result?
I'm really happy with it. And I really hope you're gonna win the whole Eurovision. I feel like it's now or never. It is.
It's been 25 years, love.
No, it's...
Hang on. Whoa. Hang on. Oh, hang on.
Sam, are you calling me Sam?
We've got... Yeah, incoming.
Hey, what's up? I'm Sam Ryder, and I've just been told by these amazing people that you guys voted me Best Male at this year's Eurovision Song Contest. That's the first award I've ever won since my shark swimming certificate when I was a kid. So thank you. That means the world. Bless you. Bye.
We love him.
Yay, Sam.
It's brilliant. I got the top two.
You did.
Stefan and Sam. Brilliant.
You did. Thank you very much to Sam Ryder there. Oh. And thank you very much to my panel and to the chat room. Have you had fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question to everyone in the panel. Do you think Sam is going to win?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the UK are going to go from 0 to hero this year.
Oh.
Top 10.
Yeah, I'd go top 10. I don't want to be any more.
Top 5.
Top 5. We're going to win it. We're going to win it. And next year, Euro Village, my back garden.
No,
I think it'll be top 10.
In Salford, let's face it. It's going to be in Salford, isn't it?
I've noticed Gustav has been very quiet through this.
Wait,
anyway.
Is Thomas's doll Sam or is it Rasmussen?
It's Rasmussen. But it could be Sam.
It works for both.
It works for both, yeah.
It does.
I'm praying for UK this year. You deserve so much better. And I really hope you win.
It's a long way to go, but thank you.
UK, and I will be happy.
Can I just interject that the secret, obviously the secret Sam's healthy hair is going to be Moroccan oil, surely.
Probably. People, this is night 1. We're only halfway there. Another hour and a bit tomorrow evening. Same time, 9 p.m. Central European time, 8 p.m. UK time. There are still 170 of you or so in the chat room. Give us a like, people, or dislike if you hated it, but then why are you still here? And leave us a comment. Click the subscribe button and most importantly, just grab a hold of our bell and just give it a little tickle for us. We want you to know when we next go live. That's right. Because why wouldn't you want to see Phil dressed up as Brooke Scullion, eh? I'd like to say a huge thank you to my panel. Firstly, thank you from Stockholm to the wonderful Gustav.
This was a blast, and I can't wait to catch up with you tomorrow as well.
Thank you, Gustav. Thank you to Denmark's finest. It's Thomas.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for a fantastic evening. See you tomorrow in the chat.
Huge thank you to the king and queen of ESC Fan TV. It's Phil and Michelle.
Yeah, wrap it up. Apparently, Brooke is going to be in our bedroom in 5 minutes.
That's rich.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that.
Bye.
Answer your bloody emails, Brooke.
Huge thank you to Mel.
Thanks, guys. It's been an amazing night, and it's always good to be with you all. I love you all. It's just the best little community, innit?
So much fun. Huge thank you to Joe.
Oh, I'm sending love to everyone. I'll see everyone in tomorrow night, because I'll be on tomorrow night. I'll see you all then.
Certainly will. And can I just, before I move to Jeanette, I just want to say a huge shout out to Sean Dwyer. You may remember from last year that Sean put an enormous amount of effort into doing all of tonight's graphics and videos. And I can't underestimate and understate how much work he's put in. So huge thank you to Sean.
You're very kind. Thank you very much. But, you know, it's a team effort. We're a family. And I do anything for you guys. I think you're all wonderful. Although what Phil and Michelle have just said has kind of made me feel a little bit sick.
It makes you feel better. Michelle's going to dress up as that girl from Taxi Guerreros as well. So swings and roundabouts.
Can you imagine? We'd pay good money to see this, wouldn't we?
I wouldn't pay a thing. In fact, I'd scratch my eyes out.
I'll see you all tomorrow night. Bye-bye.
We start an ESC Fan TV OnlyFans.
Yeah, where we pay you to watch it, rather than the other way around. Huge thank you to Jeanette.
Thank you for having me. I had a blast as always. Always gets me in a good mood being on the panel. And I love you guys too. You're also my family. And
Thank
all
you
of
very
you
much.
out there, of course.
Thank you. You too, Jeanette. And Tom, last but not least, how's it been in the chat room this evening?
Amazing in the chat room. Looking forward to chatting to everyone tomorrow night as well. Thank you to every single person that has commented tonight. There's been some fantastic comments in the chat room. And tomorrow night, there's 7 brand new awards.
I know.
For you to comment on as well. And a big thanks to you as well, Steve, for a super job in hosting as always.
Thank you, Tom. So, yeah, as Tom says, join us tomorrow for 7 more awards where we announce who you have voted as Best Rock Act, Best or Biggest Cultural Orgasm, Biggest Guilty Pleasure, Best Group, Best Staging, Best Retro Award, and Best Composed Entry. That's right. Join us tomorrow night, Sunday evening, 2100 Central European Time, 8 p.m. UK time for more of this. But until then, have a wonderful rest of Saturday evening, and we will see you back here tomorrow. Do not miss us, and we will be back very, very shortly. Bye-bye for now.